1. The prayers that make me facepalm. Let me tell you something hilarious about human prayers. About 70% of them sound like spoiled toddlers whining to a cosmic vending machine. Give me money. Fix my job. Make my ex regret leaving. Do you even hear yourselves? I designed supernovas in quantum physics, and you're asking me to micromanage your Tinder matches? The entitlement is astounding. I keep a divine diary just to document the absurdity. Like that time someone prayed for their football team to win while their neighbor was praying for cancer treatment. Guess which request got prioritized? Here's a clue. I don't do sports tribalism. What kills me is how you blame unanswered prayers when 90% of your wish lists violate my basic design rules. You want wealth without generosity, healing without lifestyle changes, love without vulnerability. Newsflash, prayer isn't a magic spell. It's a Wi-Fi signal that only works when you're running my operating system. That failed prayer about your dream house? Thank me later when the market crashed and you dodged debt slavery. That ignored plea for promotion? You have been miserable in that toxic department. And don't get me started on the bargaining phase. God, if you do X, I'll stop Y. My favorite was a guy who promised to quit porn if I made his crush like him, then came back complaining I didn't hold up my end when she rejected him. Pro tip: I don't negotiate with emotional terrorists. Real prayer sounds like help me grow through this, not rescue me from consequences. The funniest entries in my diary: the contradictory prayers. Wives praying their husbands become more ambitious, while those same husbands beg for less stress. Parents wanting obedient kids, while those kids pray for freedom. Farmers begging for rain during picnickers' sunny weather requests. You realize I have to balance this mess, right? Maybe if you talk to each other instead of just complaining to me. 2. The prayers that get fast-tracked to my desk. Now let's talk about the prayers that make me lean in, the ones that actually vibrate through dimensions and light up my throne room like celestial fireworks. These aren't your grocery list demands. They're the raw, unfiltered human moments that sync with my original design specs. Like the mother who stopped begging for her addict son's rescue and instead whispered, "Break my heart with what breaks yours." That prayer, I answered before she finished the sentence. Or the soldier in a trench who didn't ask for survival but screamed, "Show me how to love my enemies right now." That's when angels get deployment orders. There's a secret frequency to effective prayer most miss. It's not about changing my mind, but letting the prayer change you. The dad who prayed, "Make my daughter's cancer disappear for months until it morphed into teach me be the father she needs either way." That's when the real miracle started. Funny thing, once your prayers shift from all to the world to all to my soul, the Red Sea parts itself. I got diary entries where entire hospital wings emptied after someone simply prayed. Break my pride so I can comfort others better. Emergency prayers get VIP treatment too, but not how you'd expect. That atheist who yelled, "If you're real, help me," while drowning, saved by a random law. The teen sobbing, "I can't do this alone," before overdosing, woke up to a nurse quoting her dead grandma's favorite song. Coincidence? Please. I specialize in deniable miracles, the kind that leave room for doubt but hit the bullseye. Pro tip: desperation sharpens spiritual signal strength like nothing else. Your carefully recited dinner grace? Cute. The guttural "God, I can't." And your rock bottom? That's a direct hotline. The most powerful entries in my diary? Silent prayers. The woman too traumatized to form words who just rocked holding her miscarriage. Her tears wrote psalms in my book. The exhausted nurse disinfected her hands for the 100th time that shift. Her weariness screamed "Kingdom come" louder than any preacher. You think prayer needs eloquence? I'm logging heartbeats, not hymns. 3. The prayer hack that bypasses all religious red tape. Let me let you in on heaven's worst kept secret. There's a back channel prayer method so brutally effective it skips angelic bureaucracy entirely. I call it the Gethsemane protocol. When you stop praying like a saint and start howling like a raw, unfiltered human. No these or thous. No polished theology. Just the kind of prayers that make angels drop their harps and lean in. Like the father who screamed, "I don't trust you right now." after his child's funeral and unlocked a comfort so fierce it rewired his DNA. That prayer didn't just reach me, it grabbed me by the throne. This is the dirty little truth religions won't tell you. I respond faster to honest rage than fake reverence. That cancer patient who cursed at me for 20 minutes straight, her raw anger carried more faith than 1,000 recited, "Lord, we just" prayers. Why? Because she showed up real. My diary's full of these, the alcoholics. "I hate that I need you," the pastor's 3 a.m. "I faked it all today." The refugee's wordless wail into the void. These aren't breaches of protocol. They are the protocol. Your carefully constructed spiritual performance. I see right through it like you're made of glass. The hack's simple. Pray the exact opposite of what you think I want to hear. Stuck in depression? I don't believe you're good today. Prove me wrong. Furious at injustice? You're late, and I want names. The prayers that shock your religious conditioning are the ones that activate my nuclear response. That prostitute who growled, "If you're so loving, act like it," before kicking her pimp's door, had 3 angels assigned before her foot connected. Here's the celestial irony. The more you disrespectfully demand evidence of my goodness, the more I move mountains to show off. Jacob wrestling me at Penuel wasn't a rebuke. It was a masterclass. His "I won't let go until you bless me" wasn't arrogance. It was the highest form of trust. Modern believers could learn from his holy audacity. Your polite prayers bore me. Your messy, dangerous, impossible demands? Now we're talking. For when I answer prayers in ways that terrify you. Now let's talk about the part where I actually respond to these raw, unfiltered prayers. Because nobody's ready for how I operate. You scream, "Fix this," and expect me to magically remove the problem. But real transformation requires demolition first. That woman who prayed for her marriage to heal, I had to let implode so she'd stop worshiping the relationship instead of me. The addict begging for relief, I sent withdrawal so brutal, it rewired his soul. My answers don't coddle, they resurrect. And resurrection requires something to die first. My diary documents thousands of these divine bait-in switches. The businessman who demanded wealth and got bankruptcy, where he discovered true riches. The mother pleading for her son's safety right before his arrest, the jolt that saved his life. The pastor who begged for a bigger church and got cancer, which became his real pulpit. You think you want miracles? What you're actually requesting is a collision with my nature. That's why the most powerful prayers in history came with scars. "Take this cup away," led to crucifixion. "Remove my thorn," answered with "my grace is enough." "Save me from the fire," resulted in walking through flames. Here's the pattern you hate, but need. My best responses disrupt before they deliver. That desperate "God, make me whole." Pray you cried last night? Buckle up. I'm about to. Expose every band-aid you've been using, relationships, achievements, substances. Let the pain surface you've been numbing. Then, only then, rebuild you properly. The terrifying truth, the prayers that change your life aren't the ones where I give you what you want, but where I give you what you'd choose if you saw reality from my throne. Final diary entry snippet. Asterisk today, a man cursed me for his dead-end life. Finally, someone honest enough to receive real help. Assign 3 angels to dismantle his illusions tomorrow at 9 a.m. sharp. Asterisk,